Hello everyone, wishing you a wonderful and inspiring day in your little garden. Today, we'll continue exploring a natural method of rose cutting propagation. A formula that may sound strange, but if you understand the nutritional nature and mechanism of action, you'll find this to be a rather interesting complementary combination in stimulating root growth. First, prepare a healthy rose cutting, free from pests and diseases, and of moderate age. Cuttings that are too young are prone to rot and lack storage capacity, while cuttings that are too old are difficult to form callus and new roots. After selecting a suitable cutting, remove all leaves and thorns to minimize water loss and avoid damage during the process. Cut the cutting short, leaving about 20 centimeters. This is the ideal length to balance the nutrient-storing part of the stem with the ability to nourish new shoots later. At the base, use a sharp knife to trim away a thin layer of bark to expose the cambium layer. This area will trigger cell division, callus formation, and root development. Next is a natural disinfection process using garlic. Prepare 3 cloves of garlic, peel 1 clove and cut off one end. Use a small knife to make a small hole in the center of the garlic clove and insert the stem end into it. The allicin in garlic has strong antifungal and antibacterial properties, helping to protect the cut from black rot. Gently rub the remaining garlic clove on the cut areas of the stem to increase the disinfection effect. Keep the stem in the garlic clove for about 30 minutes to allow the active ingredients to naturally penetrate. Meanwhile, peel the remaining garlic cloves, chop them finely, and put them in a clean plastic cup. Add 5 spoons of rice. Rice contains starch and a certain amount of B vitamins. When soaked in a moist environment, the starch will gradually break down, providing a light energy source for beneficial microorganisms and supporting the root formation environment. Next, take a can of Coca-Cola and pour it all into the cup containing the garlic and rice. Coca-Cola contains sugar, a small amount of minerals, and phosphoric acid. When properly diluted, this sugar can act as a temporary energy source to stimulate metabolic activity at the base of the stem. Stir the mixture well and let it sit for 30 minutes to allow the ingredients to blend. Prepare a clean glass jar and a piece of foam. Cut the foam to fit snugly over the mouth of the jar, ensuring it completely covers the surface when placed inside, helping to secure the stem and prevent evaporation. After soaking, filter out all the garlic and rice residue, collecting the Coca-Cola rice garlic solution. To ensure the correct concentration, dilute this solution with clean water to obtain 1 litre of final solution. Dilution is crucial as a high sugar concentration can be counterproductive. Pour the diluted solution into the glass jar until full. Remove the rose stem from the garlic clove and gently insert it through the center of the foam. Place a piece of foam over the mouth of the jar, ensuring the base of the stem is submerged in the solution while the upper part remains dry. The diluted, nutrient-rich water will create favorable conditions for the cells at the base to begin differentiating into new roots. To increase the humidity around the stem, use a plastic bag or a clear plastic cup to completely cover the jar and the stem. This creates a stable microclimate, reduces water loss, and helps the stem retain its strength before root formation. Place the jar in a cool, well-lit area, avoiding strong winds and direct sunlight. After about 10 days, if the temperature and humidity are suitable, you will see positive signs. At the base of the stem, many small, ivory white roots will begin to grow, round and succulent. Simultaneously, dormant buds on the stem will gradually sprout, emerging with lush green leaves. This indicates that the stem has adapted and begun to establish its own nutrient absorption system. Once the root system has developed and stabilized, you can transfer the cutting to a pot with good drainage, using treated river sand as the initial growing medium. The sand helps prevent waterlogging and allows the new roots to easily adapt to the soil environment later. In the initial period after replanting, maintain moderate humidity and avoid harsh sunlight. We can see that propagating rose cuttings is not just a technical operation, but also a process of observation, adjustment, and understanding the plant's physiological needs. The combination of antibacterial garlic, starchy rice, and a diluted coca solution creates a gentle, not overly strong, yet sufficient stimulating environment to support root formation. Most importantly, success doesn't lie in a fixed formula, but in careful preparation, patience during the waiting period, and the stability of the growing environment. When you take the time to observe the small changes at the base of the cutting, you will feel a special joy when the first white roots appear. It's not just a sign of growth, but also proof of the care and dedication of the grower. Hopefully, this method will help you feel more confident in your rose propagation journey, so that each newly grown plant carries a story and the mark of your own hands.